Have you ever started something full of energy? Then a week later, you are staring at the ceiling asking, why did I even start this? Yes, you are not alone. Everyone is hyped on day one, but what separates the winners? They stick to the plan. Even when it is boring, even when it is hard, even when no one is watching. And that is exactly what we are diving into today, because your next level, it is not waiting around. It is hiding behind the plan you keep quitting. Let us get into it. Let us be real. Motivation is kind of like a bad boyfriend. Sweet in the beginning, then disappears the moment things get tough. You can watch 100 motivational videos, feel like you could take over the world, but by Wednesday morning, you are back in bed, with your dreams still on snooze. This is where discipline walks in like the reliable friend motivation never was. Discipline does not care if you are tired. Discipline does not ask how you feel. Discipline just gets it done. Here is what most people miss. You do not need to feel good to do good. You just need a plan and the guts to stick to it when it no longer feels exciting. Imagine a pilot deciding not to land the plane because he is just not feeling it. No, he is trained. He has a plan. He follows the process, even in turbulence. That is how your goals work. Turbulence is coming. Your emotions will shift, but you do not stop. You do not quit. Stick to the plan. And yes, sometimes discipline feels like dragging your feet through molasses. It is not flashy. It will not get likes on Instagram, but it builds something better than hype consistency. Think about brushing your teeth. You do not wait to be inspired. You just do it, every single day. That is discipline. That is the kind of quiet power that changes lives. There is a myth out there that success feels magical. That one day you will just feel like going to the gym, eating clean, starting that business, waking up at 5 a.m. Sorry, but success does not send you a calendar invite. If you are waiting to feel ready, you will still be stuck 5 years from now. Binge watching productivity videos while eating cereal at 1 a.m.? Here is what success really looks like. You do not want to show up, but you show up anyway. You are tired, but you open the laptop anyway. You do not feel confident, but you make the call anyway. Let us say you want to get in shape. You're fired up on Monday, you hit the gym. Tuesday, still pumped. Wednesday? Pizza, couch, Netflix. That is the fork in the road. Most people, they quit there. Winners, they go anyway. Because success does not live in your feelings, it lives in your follow-through. Feelings are fickle. 1 minute you are up, next minute you are down. But the people who win, they do not ride emotional roller coasters. They build tracks. They stay the course. Follow-through is boring. It is brushing off distractions, sitting your butt down, and doing the work. No applause, no fireworks. Just progress. And that is where the magic hides. Ever told yourself, if only I had more time? Stop lying. You had time, just gave it to TikTok, doom scrolling, and arguing with strangers on Reddit. The truth is, time is not your problem. Focus is. You can have 3 hours a day and build a business, write a book, or master a skill. Or you can have 10 hours and waste it bouncing between apps like a distracted squirrel. Focus is like sunlight through a magnifying glass. Scattered, it is warm. Focused, it starts a fire. Let's take 30 minutes. Just 30. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room. Right. Build, learn, move, create every day. That is the plan. It is not fancy, but it is focused. And focused people, they move mountains. Ever seen someone do more before 8 a.m. than you did all week? It is not magic. It is management of attention, not time. We are not short on ours. We are drowning in distractions. You do not need to hustle harder. You need to focus smarter. Here is the hard truth. Every time you say, I do not have time, I am not ready, maybe next week, you are laying a brick. The question is, what are you building? A wall that separates you from your goals, or a legacy that changes everything? Excuses are easier. No doubt, they are soft. They are cozy. It's like a warm burrito of self-pity. But every excuse delays your dreams. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Your future does not care about your excuses. Neither does your competition. Neither do your kids, your parents, or the people who are counting on you. And I get it. Life is messy. Bills, stress, responsibilities. But your excuses will not lift you out of that. Only your actions will. So next time you want to say, I will start tomorrow, ask yourself, is this brick building something I want to live in? Start small. Start scared. Start now. Because every day you delay is a day your future self will have to work twice as hard. The bigger the goal, the easier it is to make excuses. But the bigger the dream, the less room there is for them. So break the habit. Smash the wall. Use those bricks for a staircase, one step at a time. Some people quit because it is hard. Successful people keep going because it is hard. Why? Because hard means you are growing. You think athletes become champions lifting feathers? You think writers become bestsellers typing once a month when the vibe is right? No. They struggle. They sweat. They cry. They fail. And then they rise. If your plan feels difficult, good. That is proof you are doing something that matters. Ever tried learning an instrument or a new language? First week, you suck. You sound like a confused goat, but you keep going. One day it clicks. That is life. Hard at first, ugly in the middle, beautiful at the end. So do not curse the hard days. The difficulty is shaping you into someone who can handle the dream. Every rep, every hour, every rejection. It is all weight. And you are building muscle. Not the kind people see, the kind that keeps you standing when life tries to knock you out. If it were easy, everyone would do it. The challenge is not punishment. It is preparation. You can have the most perfect plan in the world, color-coded, goal-mapped, step by step. But if you do not get up and move your butt, nothing happens. The plan is just potential. You are the power. Think of your goal like a recipe. The plan is the ingredients. But unless you get in the kitchen, turn on the stove, and cook, you are not eating. People spend so much time planning to start, but they never start. Your plan will not come to life with someday. It comes alive when you say, let us go, and take that first messy, awkward, imperfect step. Yes, you will mess up. Yes, it will not be perfect, but that is okay. Progress is not pretty, it is persistent. So work the plan. Every day. Even if it is not perfect. Even if it is not exciting. Because success does not come to the person with the best plan, it comes to the one who sticks with it. And if you fall off the plan, get back on. Do not burn it. Do not curse it. Adjust and keep moving. The plan is a path, not a prison. Look, there will always be a reason to stop. Excuses will sound reasonable. Quitting will feel comforting. Distractions will be everywhere. And sometimes you will want to give up. Not because you are weak, but because you are human. But remember this. You started for a reason. Maybe it was for your future. Your family. Maybe you are just tired of being average. Whatever that reason is, hold on to it. Because at the end of the day, the people who make it in life, they are not always the smartest, or the most talented, or the most motivated. They are the ones who stuck to the plan when it was boring, when it was tough, when no one clapped, when no one cared. So today, make a decision, not an emotional one, a powerful one. Stick to the plan, not for the version of you who wants comfort, but for the version of you who is ready for greatness. Stick with it, Tevin, when no one believes in you. Even when results are slow, stick with it because your future deserves the fight. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Stick to the plan and watch what happens next.